Hey there, friends. Have you ever felt that little twinge of fear when you take a step, worried about falling? You're not alone, and I've got some good news for you. Falling is the top reason older adults lose their independence, but it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, we're going to explore 5 simple ways to walk that can dramatically reduce your risk of falling, especially if you're between 65 and 85. These aren't complicated exercises, just tiny shifts in how you move that you can start doing today. Stick with me, because by the end, you might just see your body's potential in a whole new light. 1. Toe and ankle strength. Let's start with something you might not think about much, your toes and ankles. These little muscles are crucial for balance, especially on uneven ground. Weak or stiff toes can't grip the floor properly, leading to less control and a higher chance of slipping. The same goes for weak ankles, making your whole lower body feel wobbly. But here's the encouraging part. You can strengthen these muscles in just a few minutes a day. Try this. While seated, use your toes to scrunch and pull a rolled-up towel towards you, then push it away. Do this for 30 seconds, then rest. Next, raise your heels and hold them up for 5 seconds, then lower slowly. Do 5 reps. These small movements can make a big difference. I remember Robert, a 72-year-old who hadn't walked without a cane in years. After doing these movements every morning for 2 months, he told me, "I don't reach for the wall anymore." His stride was smoother, and his posture improved. It's amazing what a few minutes a day can do. 2. Arm swing mechanics. Now let's talk about your arms. Did you know they play a huge role in keeping you upright when you walk? When your arms swing properly, they create a natural counterbalance that stabilizes your body, especially during turns or uneven steps. But as we age, we tend to stiffen up, and our arms stop swinging. This throws off our rhythm and makes it harder to stay balanced. The fix? Reintroduce the swing, even if it feels silly at first. Consciously swing your arms while walking at home, letting your right arm move with your left leg and vice versa. Start slow, and over time, your nervous system will catch on. I knew a woman named Joyce who was 78 and had started dragging her feet. Her daughter noticed she wasn't swinging her arms anymore. They practiced walking down the hallway, focusing just on that motion. A week later, Joyce was walking with more confidence. She told me she felt like she got some of her old energy back. It's amazing how these small habits can make such a big difference. 3. Eye-level scanning. Next up, let's talk about where you focus your eyes when you walk. Many older folks instinctively look down at the ground, thinking it helps them spot obstacles. But constantly staring at your feet throws off your posture and balance. When your chin drops and your back rounds forward, your center of gravity shifts, putting extra pressure on your knees, hips, and neck. Instead, keep your gaze forward, roughly at eye level or just a little lower. This automatically improves your posture, opens up your shoulders, and aligns your head with your spine. It's a simple correction that can make a big difference. I worked with a gentleman named Harold, who is 82. He had developed the habit of watching his toes when walking through parking lots. After a minor fall, we worked on retraining his focus. He practiced walking a hallway while keeping his head upright and spotting 3 points ahead of him. Within 2 weeks, not only was his stride smoother, but his mood improved. He said it made him feel less fragile and more in control. These are the changes that matter. 4. Proper arm movement. Let's dive deeper into arm movement. As we age, many of us start walking with our arms still or tucked closely to our sides, often out of stiffness or habit. But your arms act as natural counterbalances, keeping your body steady with every step. When your arms swing freely opposite to your legs, your gait becomes more coordinated and stable. This simple swinging motion helps your body stay upright, especially on uneven ground or during quick turns. Letting your arms hang limp or holding them tight can throw off your equilibrium. I remember an 80-year-old woman named Betty who used to clutch her purse tightly against her chest as she walked. After her physical therapist suggested using a crossbody bag and practicing a light arm swing, she noticed an immediate difference. Her walking became smoother, and she even said it made her feel younger. One small trick to encourage arm movement is to consciously bend your elbows to about 90 degrees as you walk, letting your hands move naturally near your hips. It's not about looking a certain way. It's about walking in a way that keeps you safe and makes you feel grounded. 5. Look ahead, not down. Finally, let's talk about where you direct your eyes while walking. Many older adults develop the habit of looking down at their feet, especially if they're worried about tripping. But this can set off a chain of problems. Looking down pulls your head forward, your shoulders follow, and your spine curls, making you more unstable. Instead, keep your eyes focused about 10 to 15 feet ahead. This allows your body to align naturally, keeping your neck neutral, your shoulders relaxed, and your core gently activated. It's a small change with massive rewards. One man named Edward, who's 78, told me that just shifting his gaze made him feel steadier and more sure of himself on his morning walks. He used to keep his eyes on the sidewalk cracks, anxious about every pebble. But when he started lifting his gaze and walking with purpose, not only did his stride improve, but he also felt more confident. His daughter said, "Dad, you walk like your old self again." This habit also helps with awareness, allowing you to see curbs, bumps, and changes in terrain sooner. And there's a psychological benefit as well. Looking up reminds your body and brain that you're moving forward, not shrinking away from the world. You stand taller, breathe deeper, and walk with the kind of presence that says you still have places to go and things to do. Well, you've made it to the end, and I want to remind you of something important. Walking confidently isn't about moving fast or looking perfect. It's about trusting your body again. As we age, we're told to slow down, be careful, and watch every step. But what if I told you that moving forward, literally and emotionally, starts with small shifts, lifting your toes, aligning your posture, engaging your hips, balancing your arms, and looking ahead? These aren't just physical tips. They're a mindset, a quiet rebellion against the idea that aging means fading. Each of these habits works with your body, not against it. They support the systems you already have, your muscles, your balance, your confidence. And the best part? They don't require fancy equipment, a gym membership, or hours of training. Just a few minutes a day, maybe 5. Little moments where you choose to show up for yourself. It's never too late to feel steady again, to move without fear, to walk with purpose. Whether you're strolling through your neighborhood, heading into town, or just getting out of a chair, the way you walk tells the world and yourself how alive you still are. You've earned that strength. Now let it show. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.